You women out there, y'all petty, man. Hey, LeBron, you're 100% right on these girls hating on CAITLIN Clark. Y'all petty, girls. I expect men to be petty because we're the most insecure group in the world.
Oh, you are.
Y'all should be thanking that girl for getting y'all ass private charters, all the money and visibility she bringing to the WNBA. Don't be petty like dudes. Listen, what she's accomplished, give her flowers. Stop being petty, all you women out there. She got y'all ass charters. She bringing all y'all this money to the table, but y'all being petty like dudes. LeBron, you are 100% right. Y'all girls, stop being petty. CAITLIN Clark, thank you for bringing all that money and shine to the WNBA.
Where is the lie? Hugh Tran, the insurance man, is agreeing with Charles Barkley? Oh my goodness, the world is going crazy. If you watch my previous video, I made a video about Bill Maher and Charles Barkley and how they are delusional when it comes to understanding middle class because we are suffering. This video is not about inflation, middle class and whatnot, but these two, they live behind gated community, so they are not aligned with our views when it comes to cost of living and whatnot. But I have to agree with Charles Barkley on his take about the jealousy, pettiness, and how the WNBA is handling CAITLIN Clark. She's the one helping a lot of the things they are demanding, like traveling better, hotels, viewership, revenue, more wages, higher pay. All that stuff can happen, but we need to protect our #1 product, and that is CAITLIN Clark. So when Charles Barkley made this comment, you know who went at him? Angel Reese. She went at him on Twitter, and you know, she said stuff like, "Oh, you know, it ain't just one woman doing like this, you know, like all." She's petty, man. She's jealous of CAITLIN Clark. As much as she denies it, as much as the Black Twitter are backing her up, her actions shows, and the world is not gravitating toward Angel Reese. They are gravitating toward CAITLIN Clark. Numbers don't lie. Look at any game that CAITLIN Clark play and compare it to Angel Reese. And come attack me in the comment section if you believe that I am a hater. I watch basketball to witness, to tune in for ballers. Anything else is comedy. It interests me, but I don't gravitate towards it. I gravitate toward CAITLIN Clark, I'm not gonna lie, because of the way she carries herself. She promotes positivity, and she's a good role model for the next generation. Charles Barkley, man, he hit the nail in the coffin with this one. But I forgot the introduction. I'm so drawn into this. Forgive me, villagers. Welcome back, villagers, to another episode of Hugh Tran, the Insurance Man. More takes on CAITLIN Clark. And my previous video, when I agreed with Bill Maher, he brought up Matt Barnes. You know who Matt Barnes is? He is a retired basketball player, you know, NBA championship ring barrier, and I think he won. Yeah, he won a championship with the Golden State Warriors, so that's awesome. And he brought up something that I agree wholeheartedly. Where the fuck is CAITLIN Clark teammate? Take a look at this video.
Going on right now. CAITLIN Clark says she got cheap shotted against the sky. I mean, throughout the season, she's been getting beat up. Hard screens, elbows, knocked down. It is what it is. She's not the first. She won't be the last. My issue and my question is, where the fuck are her teammates at? Where y'all at? Where the rest of the Indiana Fever at? I've seen a couple girls smirk when she's got knocked down, half-assed to pick her up. Like, y'all supposed to protect the asset, protect the star. And all this is the team. She's the star. You always protect your star. I was someone who protected the stars. You fuck with Kobe, CP, Blake, list goes on. It's going to be a problem because you guys are supposed to be a family. And you wonder why you sit at the bottom of the league right now is because y'all don't protect each other, man. Coach don't do shit about it. Players don't do shit about it. Y'all should be ashamed of it. But the rest of the league is going to continue to test her. And that's what they're supposed to do. It's your guys' fucking job to have her back and have each other's back. Got to do better, ladies.
Nailed on the coffin. He nailed it. He nailed it because every team should have what we call an enforcer. If you watch Draymond Green podcast, he hit the nail on the coffin as well too, because if you ever mess with Stephen Curry, you know Draymond Green is coming for you. And that's the kind of team chemistry, the teammate that CAITLIN Clark need. My previous video, I strongly recommend you guys watch it. I mentioned Chicago Sky, even though they're a bunch of jealous, petty, dirty players, basketball players, but they stick together. They back each other up, because when Miss Carter hip check and called CAITLIN Clark a bitch, the first one standing up was who? Angel Reese. She clapped like, yeah, dirty plays, yeah, ooh. But if you look at the overall picture, they still back each other up. Even if my teammate did a dirty play, I'm still gonna back her up anyway. That's pretty rare when it comes to Indiana Fever, because when CAITLIN Clark get hit to the ground, you see her teammate like they're smirking and all that stuff, and they don't even run over to back her up, and there is no enforcer. CAITLIN Clark is getting tossed around like a fly. I know Black Twitter are gonna attack me, telling me, oh, she's a grown woman, she can defend herself. Y'all really watching basketball, or you just want to hate on a straight white baller? I think I'm right. I see where Black Twitter is going with this, and they're going to drive CAITLIN Clark out of the WNBA. But I'm not gonna let that happen. Insurance Man is back from family bonding. I'm not gonna let that happen, because CAITLIN Clark is a baller, and she's gonna make a lot of changes. She's gonna gravitate a lot of people toward her for a better world, because everything about her is positive. Have you seen her talk? She don't talk ghetto. She promote positivity. She promote family. She believe in a higher being. Because when I say she believe in God, people get, oh, you're religious. No, when you believe in a higher being, you do things in a way where you don't want bad karma to come to you or your family. That's important. That's what United States of America is missing. Look at any culture that doesn't believe in a higher being, or doesn't have a father and a mother in a household. Look at the stats. Look at that culture. How is that culture heading? To shit? That's a fact too. But Matt Barnes, he's correct, man. There's nothing he said in that clip where I disagree with. He just throwing facts out there, and that's what Indiana Fever need to think. If you're a teammate, back her up. She get knocked down, go lift her up and knock somebody else on the team down. So that way you can set an example. This is my teammate. This is my girl, and I'm gonna protect her. So you want to get to her, you gotta come through me. Let me give you an example. Back when I was in high school, growing up in the Bay Area, there are gangs. There are many, many gangs. Asian gangs, black gangs, Mexican gangs, whatever it is. I'm not a gangbanger, but people I hang out with, they are. They call me Humongous. That's my nickname in high school. And I am known to be the comedian in our circle of friends. I make people laugh. I always smile through everything. When my heart is broken, when I'm in the greatest depression, I always have a smile on my face. And that's what the homies love, because they go through a hard time, they go through whatever they're going through. But every time they kick it with me, I always lift their spirit up. So that's why they always have my back. You can F with us, but leave Humongous out of our drama. So, you go up in the Bay Area, there are different gangs. They don't like each other. They go out, they go to rumble, beat each other up. But you don't touch Humongous. Me. I'm not a gangbanger, but sometimes I go to make sure the homies are safe, because I know their moms, I know their dads, I know their family, and my job is to make sure they all are safe. But the moment someone lands there, put their hand on me, that person get an ass whooping, because that's the kind of teammate I have. I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm here to bring positivity to the world. I gravitate good energy toward me, and that's what the homies, they like. You are not a gangbanger, Humongous. We like you because you're genuine. You always smile no matter what, and that's the thing that they like about me. That's just an example of how protective my homies are, my people are, when it comes to promoting positivity, making sure everybody's happy and all that stuff. And that's what CAITLIN Clark need. Protect her. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't hurt anybody. Come on, Indiana Fever teammates. I'm calling you guys out. I'll leave the coach for another video, but the coach is horrible, by the way. Fire her already. Like, no more chances. 3-10 is 13 games in already. She should figure out what to do instead of blaming your players all the time. Back to topic, huge trend insurance, man. So that's what I'm saying. When you have a teammate that is going to help deliver everything that you've been asking for, protect that person, protect that friend, protect that positivity, because once that positivity give up, it's over for everybody. That's just an example. Let me know in the comment section if you feel what I'm trying to share, my story and whatnot, because that's just the truth. I like to keep everything 100 in our channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, by the way, villagers, hit that subscribe button and join me on this little community that we're building. And that's the thing I like about Matt Barnes. He's a dog. You know, if you mess with his teammate, he's gonna be there to F you up and worry about the fine on that stuff later. That's the kind of teammate that CAITLIN Clark needs right now. And she doesn't have that. But if you think otherwise, villagers, let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear your 2 cents. It won't pay for my bills, but I'll read it anyways. And that will lead me to, so far we have Charles Barkley, Matt Barnes backing up CAITLIN Clark. Let's bring up Pat. I love Pat, man. He loves his city. He will back up his city, die for his city, and make sure his city is protected. Listen to what he has to say.
So I think what we're trying to say is what the WNBA currently has is what we like to describe as a cash cow. There is a superstar. And we're not saying that the players on the court need to act any differently. That's the athletes are going to do what athletes are going to do in any sport. And I think we're all learning that WNBA, that's old school football, baby.
Yeah, dog.
That is old school football.
Ball.
But I would like the media people that continue to say, this rookie class, this rookie class, this rookie class. Nah, just call it for what it is. There's one white bitch for the Indiana team who is a superstar. And is it because she stayed in Iowa, put an entire state on her back, took a program from nothing to a multiple year success story? Is it because she would go on to break the entire points records in the history of the NCAA? Not just the women's record by Kelsey Plum, shout out, but also Pistol Pete Maravich's, the dude's record as well. Is there a chance that people just enjoy watching her play basketball because how electrifying she is, what she did, what she stood for, how she went about going, what she went for? Maybe. But instead, we have to hear people say that we only like her because she's white. And she's the only popular because the rest of the rookie class is doing what they're doing. Well, that's a bunch of bullshit. And we think the WNBA, more specifically, their refs need to stop trying to screw her over at every single turn. What you have is somebody special. And we're lucky she's here in Indiana.
Ooh, Pat. You are going to trigger the woke culture. Because you said the B word. He's not telling any lies, by the way. That's a fact. So before the feminists, the woke culture, the hurts my words, words hurt me, people attack us, man. Remember something, okay? Men are very simple. We say words like, oh, that's a bad bitch, but it's not the same definition as women think of that B word. I know, we're at the 2024. All that bad words don't belong in conversation. Men are very simple. You know, we need 3 things: food, happiness, and sex. Food, happiness, and sex. It's very simple. Anything else, we don't really care. When we talk about sports, that's what Pat was saying. Oh, you know, she's a white bad bitch. He's not defaming her. He's actually putting her in the highest level of respect. I know that doesn't make sense, but this is how men think. I say it all the time. Oh my gosh, that's a bad bitch. You know, she's baller. But I'm not saying it to hurt her. I'm saying that, oh man, that's mad respect. That's Michael Jordan status. Michael Jordan, he's a bad dog. That's a bad bitch. You can attack me in the comment section, let me know, but I'm just helping you understand where Pat is coming from. It's just how a group of guys we talk. You know, we're not here to hurt anybody's feelings, not defaming CAITLIN Clark. That's just how men talk. You know, we're simple. We talk, we laugh, and yes, that's the term we use. And it doesn't hurt anybody. But Pat, he made an apology because they attacked him. And for us fans of his show, we understand where he was coming from. But for other people, they want to cancel him. Ooh, do this and that. So he made an apology, which I totally understand. And to be honest, I do not think CAITLIN Clark gave a shit. She knew what he meant. She didn't comment on anything. But the woke culture, like they want to cancel him. So you have to apologize. But everything he said in that 1 minute and 27 seconds video was all facts. All facts. People lie. Numbers don't. So first three men, Charles Barkley, Matt Barnes, Pat, they all praised CAITLIN Clark. And you guys, I am seeing a pattern. Men support CC. Why? Because she is a baller. Us men, we don't hold jealous in our heart. No pettiness, woke culture. We don't give a shit about all those things. We just watch CAITLIN Clark because she is fun to watch. She's electrifying. And she's a baller. She's a shooter. So let her shoot. Have an enforcer. Protect this shooter. Because the shooter will shoot. Enforcer will enforce. But them ladies, you guys. Ladies, I know our community have very little ladies. I don't know why they hate me. I haven't said anything bad against women, but I have a very small following. So if you are ladies and you're watching this video, let me know in the comment section what I do wrong. I'm just sharing you what people say and putting it together. But if I offended somebody, please let me know what I said, and then I'll fix it. But let's see what them ladies have to say about this situation, starting with the one and only race baiter, Jemele Hill. We would all be very naive if we didn't say race and her sexuality play a role in her popularity. A real Jemele Hill quote about CAITLIN Clark. Jemele Hill, I don't like this lady because she is part of the black Twitter that I was talking about. Go on to Twitter, X, Twitter 2.0, you're gonna see this lady love race baiting. That's how she stay relevant. Because the moment she stopped, nothing is going to attract people towards her because she gravitates negativity. She loves to bring race into every topic because the black community gets so stirred up when it comes to race that they lose the ability to think. And that's a fact. Jemele Hill loved that. She knows that, and that's why she always bring this up. She didn't even mention anything about balling. Yeah, white, black, I don't give a shit. Your sexuality, that's your own business. I don't care. I didn't even know that 75% of WNBA are black and a very high percentage are lesbian. But I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. I tune in to watch you ball. Like Brianna Stewart on that game against Indiana Fever. Baller. Whatever her sexual orientation is, that's her business. What race? I don't give a shit, man. I was born in Vietnam, but raised in California. They're so different, so many different races. We're all our friends. Legacy media, woke culture are dividing us. When I look at you villagers, you're human. That's all I'm looking at. But race and sexuality is part of the reason why CAITLIN Clark is famous. Jemele Hill, you are an idiot. Let me move on, because that's not all, y'all, because it get worse. And now this other lady by the name of Arike Agubowale, I may butcher her name. I apologize. If you know how to say her name correctly, let me know in the comment section. But what's she gonna say about the altercation and the treatment that CAITLIN Clark, gotten of late? It's gonna be physical. So if you don't want to go watch this, go watch golf or something. Ooh, you see that? Jealousy and pettiness will destroy the WNBA pretty fast if this isn't tuned down soon. No one give a shit about WNBA. CAITLIN Clark command viewership in the million. So be thankful, Miss Arike. Because the moment people go watch golf, WNBA rating will plummet. Pew! No more luxurious travel, no more higher wages, no more revenue, which you haven't gotten since the beginning of time, no more sponsorship, endorsement, whatever it is, whatever you asked for prior to CAITLIN Clark, it's gonna go down the drain. So be careful what you wish for. Another lady hating on the situation. Number 3, Bonnie. Oh my goodness, Bonnie. What did Bonnie have to say on Twitter? Part of the Black Twitter, X, aka Twitter 2.0. All of y'all up in arms about CAITLIN Clark not making the US Olympic team, please consider facts. Was the best player in college? Yes. Is the top 12 in WNBA? Not yet. The Olympics roster isn't a popularity contest, a marketing campaign, or ratings grab. I will refrain to say what I really want to say, and I'll let Twitter do its thing. Let's go ahead and kick it off with Tim Brando. Sorry, Bonnie. It's not that simple. To think the women's game is on par to the point that y'all wouldn't want to take advantage of generational talent like CAITLIN Clark defies logic. I gave that comment a heart, meaning I agree with that, and that is a fact. Generational talent is what CAITLIN Clark is. Everything you ask for, women WNBA, you are going to get if you protect your generational talent, aka your number 1 product, aka your money machine, aka that bad bitch, aka the printer. You know, the printer, like how the Fed is printing money so crazy right now, where we have the highest inflation in the very longest time. Off topic, but I'm sharing you similarity. Number 2, Chicago Giants fan. Sure. Has there ever been an instance with the men's team having a player on Olympic team who was in the top 12 players in the league? The Olympics roster isn't a popularity contest, a marketing campaign, or a ratings grab. Dream Team from 1992 calling on line 1. And that is a fact. A huge fact, because it is a popularity contest. It is a marketing campaign. And on top of that, it's for better rating. Because CAITLIN Clark isn't on the Olympic team, which I have a video, a separate video about that. It's not gonna end well for WNBA, but woke culture, jealousy, and Black Twitter are very against it. Very against it. Don't believe me? Take a look. But if you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comment section how you think this situation will unfold. Would love to read your comments, villagers. And lastly, Mr. Christopher. Psst. Diana Taurasi isn't on the top 12 players in the league. She hasn't been for years. So your argument is flawed. Ooh, see? And what do you notice about all of these comments? They all are men. I'm telling you, men are very simple. Food, happiness, and sex. That's how we are wired. There's more, and there's Sam. You should have stayed out of this conversation with that take. Fact. And there's more. D more. Oh, didn't see that right there. They're taking a 42-year-old Diana Taurasi. So it is a popularity contest. Bonnie, you're getting destroyed. You're getting destroyed. And all these people are here because of who? CAITLIN Clark. That gravitational force is very, very, very powerful. Positivity gravitate people towards you. Negativity, victimhood, lying, all that BS, push people away. Chicago Sky players will learn sooner or later. And there's more, you guys. Mr. Sky, they don't want a straight white person to be their shining star. Trust me. Ooh, nail on the coffin. And then Caitlyn Jenner? What in the world is going on? Boom. I strongly agree with your take. I'm gonna hold back as hard as I can on what I think of these decision makers. It make my blood boil. Another one, a lady finally, Caitlin Clark is the WNBA what Tiger Woods was to golf. That's a banger. That's a bar. That's a fact. Difference is WNBA is too woke. That's another bar too. It's a fact. And that's what I'm saying. You know, the WNBA doesn't know how to handle their #1 product, and that's unfortunate, because when people are finally fed up with all these jealousy, pettiness, hating on Caitlin Clark, they're gonna go watch golf. And when that really happened, you think the travel gonna get better for WNBA players? You think higher wages is gonna get better? You think viewership will stay the same? No, 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 no. So WNBA, women that are jealous of Caitlin Clark, save your pettiness, woke culture, black Twitter, all your haters, understand that without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA will go back to the dinosaurs. No one give a shit. And that's a fact. But like always, villagers, let me know in the comment section what you think. I could be wrong. Everything I'm saying is my opinion, what I feel, how I feel, what I see. I could be wrong, but I know I'm right based on what I observe, what I read. And it's important to have a conversations, like always. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. And if you're a fan of CC, subscribe, because we're gonna have a lot of fun going forward. I know WNBA, it get pretty crazy, but don't give up hope on WNBA yet. You know, Caitlin Clark is still playing. More drama is gonna come along with her. She's not causing the drama. People, jealousy, pettiness, black culture is causing the drama. CC is just being a baller. A straight white baller. That's gonna change the WNBA, whether they like it or not, because changes is coming. It's here. It's record-breaking night every single time she play, but they're hating. That's why there's Huge Trend Insurance Man is here to make more videos like this, just to support Caitlin Clark. I jumped on the bandwagon at the beginning of the season, and I am so happy because it's pretty fun watching her play. Let me know in the comment section what you think. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Before I let you go, villagers, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and most importantly, take care of our health. Until next time.